Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to David Mao in the Philippines. Today I'm going to go over what we've accomplished this past week. Even though the guys weren't working, Victor came up and did some rebar work yesterday when I was throwing some dirt. We got the water almost completely full. We got one more trip of water, which will be tomorrow. And we'll get, these tanks will be full. So when we go to pour our inner walls on the garage foundation, we will have enough. I gotta squeeze through. Ouch. Oh, not once, twice. Smack my legs on the old excavator. It's kind of a tight squeeze right there. Anyways, we got some rebar done yesterday. I didn't even expect Victor to come up here, but I forgot my excavator key. And he's got my spare down there. So I drove down, got my excavator key, and he actually came down and did some rebar work for about 45 minutes. And we'll set those forms on Monday and get those two walls poured right there. And then we'll start setting up right here. And then the last wall, of course, is 6-inch here. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing those inner cross walls is just for stability. Now, we got all this dirt moved here. It's sitting and compressing dirt down. And that's why I did that. Mound it up. It's compressing down just from the weight. The wall's holding it perfect. We got this all dug out. Now we got a nice path through here so we can get material over here. I lifted our 16 mm rebar up yesterday. I got a strap with hooks, just strapped it, picked it up with the excavator. Saves a lot of work, stuff's heavy. We will start getting this all laid out for the second part of the garage. So while they're setting up the walls there, I'll be over here doing a bunch of string lines, getting this garage laid out. They'll get that poured, and after they pour, we'll be over here mid-morning doing the foundation, setting up our forms for the footers. So I threw this dirt and got it ready, because all this dirt here will eventually go down there for backfill. Now we're going to go up to the top of the hill. Look at that. My dirt pile up here is slowly disappearing. So I just threw dirt. The mound I had here, I'm just getting here so I can grab it and keep throwing. Eventually, this will all be leveled off. Now you can see our property goes downhill here. I don't know if it shows up on the camera too well. Look at those vines growing everywhere. It's crazy. Things stretch out 40 feet. But the back of the property, like I said, slopes pretty hard on the bottom right side of our property. Now where I'm standing is pretty much where the house is gonna go. And I know I don't have an aerial view, but that's gonna be our view. And I love it. So that's kind of what's going on. We'll be back here Monday, going at it pretty good. I think we'll get quite a bit accomplished this coming week, and we'll show you that on video, you know. We'll figure it all out. But you can see my elevations here. House. This will be a drive coming in for the garage. It'll be a little bit lower than that, but, and then I got to work on this driveway like I stated on an early video. I got to get this at a decent slope coming up to this level so we can get our gravel and sand trucks up in here and eliminate a lot of work. And I can't wait to get this all cleaned up. These blocks aren't going to make it. They're going to turn into backfill. I stacked them up there. I was backing up the excavator and I caught the edge of them. I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get things done. And I usually see everything. And I thought my track cleared it, and it just caught the corner of the block and just mushed them. So when it hit there, it kind of slammed them all. I don't even care anymore. We're not going to have block here. Well, we will have block, but not this block. I have a buddy that's actually bought a brick maker, and he brought a 6-inch and a 4-inch out, and you can drop them 5 foot off the ground. They don't even break. So we'll probably be ordering some block from him at a less price than the fall apart hollow block. He's doing it to keep his guys busy. You know, he's an expat, a foreigner. He likes these guys. They've been building his house. So he just wants to keep them employed, keep their families, you know, with food on the table. And I think he's going to do pretty well with it, because he's not looking to make profit. He's just looking to keep his guys busy. And he's just one of those guys. Not everything is about making money. If he can break even, he's a happy guy, because he knows that he's providing income for a couple families, you know, which we'll be doing here also, but not making brick. We got something else we're going to be doing in about 2 years. All right, I got to weasel my way back around this excavator. You can see how we park the excavator, kind of block it in. Nothing can get through here, under it or over around it. Just safety. It helps a little bit. All right, man. Well, other than that, not much going on. But listen to the quietness. The only thing I can hear is birds. Peaceful. See you in the next video.